Today we are going to be attempting one of the hardest rebuilds currently going on in the NBA. We're going to be doing a 10-year LA Lakers rebuild. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? I am super excited for this rebuild because we can take this in so many different ways. It's going to be a challenge, and I believe, or I know that I'm going to sacrifice the first couple of years to really have greater success at the end of the decade, looking at 2025 on. So unfortunately, the Lakers do not have a lot of draft picks. They have a swap horse with the Pelicans this year. The Lakers will probably be bad and the Pelicans will be good. So the Lakers are going to get the Pelicans pick. The Pelicans will get the Lakers pick. They do not own their first round pick at all in 2024. They have it in 2025, 2026, and 2027. So we're basically got 2 more years left of the AD trade. So there's a while until I can start building through the draft. Now, LeBron James, 37 years old, 3 years left on his deal. I can't trade him this year. But depending on how I can view the 2023 offseason, there is a chance that I trade both LeBron James and Anthony Davis in the 2023 offseason. Because we're not going to be trading Russell Westbrook and 2 firsts for Buddy Hield and Miles Turner. That will hurt us in the long term. Anthony Davis could start regressing next year. He has 2 years left on his deal, 3 if he opts in 2024. So after this year, possibly just 1 year left on the deal. So we are really going to try to do something. We'll see how this team performs this year. And sadly, there's not a lot of young guys that I'm trying to build around. Like, I think I'm going to call it Max Christie. I would like to get him in the rotation this year. He was a high second round pick from the Lakers in this past draft out of Michigan State. But yeah, you watch this Lakers team every night. Like, LeBron and AD can combine for 60 points every night, 30 apiece. And they might not even score 100 as a team. And the future, it doesn't look bright. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's not great. So Austin Reeves, like, Kendrick Nunn's been bad this year. I think I'm going to just swap out his minutes for Max Christie. I don't really need to play Wenyen Gabriel or Troy Brown. I kind of know what to expect out of those guys. So we'll see if this team can go to the playoffs, can go to the play-in tournament. I'm not expecting too much, though, out of the squad this year. We already know how it's performing in real life, and I'm recording this on Friday, November 11th, so you guys won't be seeing this, like, early till next week, but start today is fixed. It's kind of nice. We're back. You can kind of see how everybody is doing statistically. Oh, you look at the field goal percentage, man. Like, one player that really gets enough volume is shooting above 50% from the field, and that is Anthony Davis. Yeah, I mean, like, Russell Westbrook has a 53% true shooting percentage. LeBron has a 51%. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. So I will see you guys at the deadline because, you know what, we can maybe reevaluate if we are in the gutter completely. I could look to move AD by then, but I'm going to just wait and see. I'll see you guys at the deadline. We'll see if, like, the playoffs or the play-in tournament is completely out of our reach. All right, so a quick interruption from today's 10-year Lakers rebuild. And I know this isn't my usual routine this far into a video, but I have a good reason for it. So looking at this current roster, you look at guys like Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves. Some of these guys are in their mid-20s, late 20s, early 30s, or even late 30s. And you look at their skin and it's honestly amazing. And they all have their own type of routines. So I want to share with you guys a routine today that you can achieve your glowing skin like these Laker players here. And yeah, today's video is sponsored by Tiege Hanley, uncomplicated skincare for men. Tiege Hanley is a high quality skincare system that works to maximize results and eliminate guesswork for men of all skin types. I recommend that you start with the level 1 system, which comes with all the basics. A daily face wash to get rid of all the dirt and grime on your skin. A 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of dead skin cells. An AM moisturizer with SPF 20 because you should always be protecting your skin from the sun, especially if you're in those hot states like Arizona, Texas, Florida, etc. And a PM moisturizer to help your skin stay hydrated and healthy throughout the night. My favorite part about Tiege Hanley is that every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, as well as telling you how much to use of each product and in what order. They really make the process of achieving and maintaining amazing skin easy. They have over 5,000 5-star reviews on their website from satisfied customers around the world. So in addition to the amazing skin that you get from Tiege Hanley products, you also get a ton of benefit, including 20% off retail price, the ability to customize your box, exclusive monthly deals, as well as pausing or canceling at any time with free US shipping, as well as low-cost shipping to most other countries. So now that I know that you want to use Tiege Hanley, click the link in the description below to get 30% off yourself your first Teach Hamley box plus a free gift. So yeah, make sure you check out the Teach Hamley link in the description below. Let me know if you use their product and what gift you received in the comments, or let me know on Twitter. And thank you to Teach Hamley for sponsoring today's video. All right, so we have been playing better over the last kind of month and a half, as we're only a game under 500 at the deadline, 27-28. I mean, yeah, basically the same record as the Trailblazers and the Warriors. So I don't think that I'm going to be a seller, not going to move AD or anything like that at the deadline. Yep, they are combining for 50 points a night. Then you have Lonnie Walker at 11.8. You have Russ at 10.8. Just that $47 million contract is quite insane. And there's a way that I could still try to win now without mortgaging the future. We can maybe clear up a full cap sheet in the offseason, and we can maybe just move 80 and sign somebody, or we could sign somebody that's around $20-25 million to pair up with 80 and LeBron. How is Max Christie doing this year? Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I was hoping he would shoot the ball a little bit more, but that is fine. If we go to contract extensions, anybody willing to re-sign with us right now? Beverly for 13 mil, gonna wait on that. Definitely not bringing back Russ. How much does he want? About 12 mil. I mean, Beverly only wants 5.7. Descano Anderson would come back. Max Christie, but he's got another year, but I'm not giving him 8 mil already. And then there's Dennis Schroeder. That's not terrible for Dennis Schroeder. Like, as a backup point guard, he's 29. You know what? I'm gonna sign Dennis Schroeder to this deal. About $4 million, 2 years. Team option, that's not bad. But just as a backup point guard, I don't want him ever to start, because then I know that our team is pretty ass. And wow, we're going to finish above 500. Well, this is a complete 180 of what's going on in the Lakers season in real life. I guess 2K is a fan of the Lakers. Surprise, surprise. But no, they don't really do that great in the sim usually. We did get LeBron James on All-NBA second team. I mean, he finished with a really good season still at age 38. Did we get Anthony Davis on third team? We did. 24 and 10.5. Is AD back? We got AD on all defensive first team as well. All right, so Max Christie even made all rookie second team, even though that was pretty Mickey Mouse at that. So looking at the stats right now, yeah, like LeBron and AD were the leading scorers, followed by Lonnie Walker, Russ and his 49% true shooting percentage. There's Schroeder. Thomas Bryant wasn't too bad. Beverly was not very efficient. Descano Anderson. Or is it just want Descano now? I apologize. If I were to move 80 to a power forward, does his overall change at all? It does not. So I think for the playoffs, we're going to start 80 at the 4 and Bryant at the 5. Yeah, we're going to go something like this. Beverly could start. LeBron and AD need more minutes. Like Russ, maybe do something like that. Hold on. And then who do I want to take minutes from? Like, yeah, we don't need to have a 10-man rotation. Kendrick Nunn for the playoffs. I mean, sure, 2K. If he's gonna be solid, we'll do something like this. We got 20 minutes left. AD and LeBron are both playing 40. I mean, injuries are off, so like I don't have to worry about them getting hurt. Lonnie Walker can get 30, and Beverly can get 28. Under Darvingham, what is the system proficiency? It is 3.5 star balance. So can we beat the Sacramento Kings and move on to the 7th seed of the 2023 playoffs? That would be nice, and this is really making me second guess, do I want to move AD this offseason or LeBron? But let's see what happens here. We're going up against the Kings, and we are going to lose after just getting outscored by 17 in that fourth quarter. It wasn't at the fault of LeBron. AD played all right. I mean, not great. I mean, that's kind of the story of the season. It's pretty much what it's been. So now we're taking on the Portland Trailblazers here in the second round of the play-in tournament. So let's see if we can beat Portland at home. 2 straight home games to lose in the play-in tournament. That would suck, man. But it's looking good for us as long as we don't blow it here in the second half. Don't blow it in the fourth. We blow it in the fourth, man. Wow, we have no fourth quarter game after what happened to us against the Kings. LeBron 6 for 15. AD's playing well. Are we really going to blow 2 straight fourth quarters? We do. Oh my God, that sucks. Damn. All right. So this team, I mean, like, how would have I looked at this team differently if we were the 10th seed and lost in round 1 of the play tournament, or the 7th seed and lost 2 games? 2 games, which we had leads going into the fourth quarter as well. So Zion Williamson is your Western Conference Finals MVP. James Harden's your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Great. We're going to have like the 29th pick in the draft, while the Pelicans are going to get the 14th pick. Harden and the Sixers win it all. A couple former Lakers retiring. Rajon Rondo. A couple former Lakers like within the last couple seasons. Trevor Ariza, Dwight Howard, Carmelo Anthony. Draft lottery time. Watch our pick go from like 14 to 1. But yeah, like that's the thing. We also don't have our pick next year. So do I really want to tank next year? Not really. Our pick is going to be at 14. The Pelicans get it. We're getting the Pelicans pick at 28. And yeah, maybe if we had Miles Turner and Buddy Hield, we could have went to the 7th seed. But were we ever going to beat the Pelicans or like the Mavericks or the Nuggets or the Suns? Probably not. Well, the Suns were in the playing tournament, so forget about them. I'm about to sign a ton of scouts because we're really going to need to ace these late round draft picks. All right, so here we are with the 2023 NBA draft. We have the 28th pick. We have Dennis Schroeder under contract. We have LeBron, which I can't get anything for him. AD, can't get anything for him right now, at least on the trade finder. So who got Wemby? It was the Rockets. The Thunder got Scoot Henderson. Magic took a Sword Thompson. Khalil Ware goes forward to the Pistons. Gregory Jackson, Gigi Jackson at South Carolina. He goes, everyone's hyping him up after his first game. He goes fit to the Spurs. All right, so here we are on the clock, 28. Who do we got? Julian Phillips, Harrison Ingram, Marcus Sasser, Mark Mitchell. Nothing too crazy. I think I'm going to go Harrison Ingram, and then possibly, like, we could move him if we wanted to, but I don't know if I will. He's going to be a 71 overall. We got CJD in a Euro stash with 52, and with 57, William Knox. He's a 58 overall. The Damian Jones opts into his $2.59 million player option. Honestly, hate that because I want as much cap space as possible. So, Austin Reeves, I will extend the qualifying offer to. And if we look at the free agents, we are about 16 mil. So, we have about $28 million. So, if I were to sign somebody for $28 million like Christian Wood, we would have, like, no money else to, like, wrap out how many players, like, a decent amount of the bench. All right, so we're going to be giving up a second-round pick, or 2 second-round picks that we just drafted in Damian Jones for an unprotected first-round pick in 2027 from the Miami Heat and a first. Like, they're trying to win now. They need some big man depth. Thomas Bryant, I would be willing to bring back, but he wants 11 mil. Lonnie Walker wants 9 mil. We could sign RJ Barrett if we wanted to. All right, so let's revisit these AD trades. Will I get offered anything? Jaren Jackson Jr. I should have did, like, okay, so would the Grizzlies do that? That's like a win-now move completely. We get Triple J to build around. Oh, LaMelo Ball. That would be sick, but I don't think that the Hornets would want to do this. They would want to pair up LaMelo and AD. Scotty Barnes would be cool, but the Raptors wouldn't do that. I feel like the one that makes sense would be Jaren Jackson Jr. He's 23 years old. He's making less money than AD. He's 7 years younger, and this makes the Grizzlies like a win-now team. Guys, I don't want to do this. Like, the Lakers were respectable in this save this past season. I just don't think I'm going to get anything, like, out of this team that's going to win a championship. Like, yeah, I can maybe sign a bunch of 3-and-D guys. Like, realistically, I have about $30 million in cap space. I'm really going down here, and I'm signing, like, the Blake Griffins of the world. I'm signing maybe a Matisse Thybulle, maybe a Josh Richardson, and a Seth Curry. Like, it's really not going to put us over the hump. Like, I think it would be smart to move LeBron and AD. LeBron for LaMelo. LeBron to the Jazz. I don't even know what team would take LeBron. Oh, I can get Zion for him? Damn, so I could get Zion Williamson and LaMelo Ball for LeBron and AD. That'd be kind of sick. Send LeBron to Mickey Mouse Town. Okay, so I'm going to see if the Pelicans would want LeBron. LeBron plays with Zion there. They keep McCollum. They keep Valanciunas. Could I get Dyson Daniels and Brandon Ingram for LeBron James? What? You would give me Zion Williamson for LeBron James. But with Ingram. But you won't swap out, like, Zion for Dyson Daniels. I'm trying to be fair to you. What? What? You'd rather... okay, my head is hurting. What about if I give you Harrison Ingram? Okay, so they did that trade. I had to throw in Harrison Ingram, which I was fine with, and a second-round pick. So, yeah, we are going to be blowing up this team. We're going to be building around Brandon Ingram. Welcome back to LA. And then we're going to do that Jaren Jackson Jr. trade. Do I have to take in Steven Adams? I want to see if I can get a little bit younger with this trade. You know what? Could I get this Warriors first or this Jazz? Oh, no, they don't have the Jazz first anymore. Okay. I want that Warriors first. And I don't... because I want, like... I mean, you wouldn't do Desmond Bane now, and that wouldn't really make a lot of sense. Unless we did Desmond Bane, I would say Desmond Bane instead of Jaren Jackson Jr. They're about this. He's 2 years older, but I get some shooting, and I'd have Dyson Daniels maybe at the 1, Bane at the 2, and then Ingram at the 3. All right, so what about if we did Steven Adams? Like, that might be the only way we can do this trade, but I want that Warriors first round pick just to get a little bit of draft capital down the line, and they say they're not interested. What about if I throw in Dennis Schroeder in this deal as well? They say no, and I throw in a second. Come on, let's do this. Oh, okay, so I guess we'll just trade AD for Jaren Jackson Jr. straight up. It's really the only thing we can do here. Or we can get John Collins. Okay, you know what? We can maybe talk to Atlanta, John Collins, and Clint Capella. I mean, would you give me... I don't want DeAndre Hunter. I would want a Kungwu and AJ Griffin. Would you... I doubt they do that. That's a lot. Yeah, I don't think they were going to do that. What about if I give you Dennis Schroeder and I give you Max Christie? No, and I gave you a second-round pick. What about if I gave you that Heat pick as well? That's a nice package. Okay, so what about if we just did AD for Collins and a Kungwu? And I gave you Dennis Schroeder. What's the problem here? Oh, Hawks can't afford that. Okay, what about if I give you Max... No, okay, so I guess they wouldn't do this. I mean, I guess I could take Capella and John Collins. Like, John Collins, I mean, I'd rather have Jaren Jackson Jr. than John Collins. What's the age difference on this? 25 to 23. All right, so we're going to do the AD for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Steven Adams trade. Steven Adams right now is going to be our starting center next year, so I do not think I'm going to move him, and we don't have our first round pick, so I wouldn't mind if this team played well next year. We have about $42 million in cap space as well, so we want to keep that cap sheet open because I don't think that I have to re-sign anybody that's like kind of our core, which is 3 players of Ingram, Jackson, and Daniels right now. Like, Ingram does go up 3 mil. Jackson drops down by, wow, 2 mil then 2 mil, which is nice. Daniels will go up about 1 mil. So we'll have like a similar amount of cap space next year. And that's might be like we might be in a more appealing team to some free agents. So I'm going to sign some complimentary pieces. I guess Dyson Daniels will start at the 2 right now. Dennis Schroeder could start at the 1 theoretically. Unless there's a point guard that we can sign him. Like I said, I don't want to sign multi-year deals. We could bring back Beverly. We could bring in DeSumo, bring in Campaign. You know what? Dennis Smith Jr. coming off a solid year in Charlotte. I'm going to give him a 1-year deal. We'll do a 2-year deal worth about 10 mil. So he's going to make a nice $10 million this year. We're also going to bring back Thomas Bryant, similar deal, team option, about $10 million to be the backup center. We're going to sign Harrison Barnes, like same deal. Like we're going to give these guys 2 years, $10 million the first year. Possibly I pick them up. So yeah, let's sign these 3 right now. I might sign 1 more power forward just in case, and then we're good for next year. We could sign Trey Lyles, why not, to a 1-year deal. And yeah, let's move on to season number 2. That was a long off season, I know. But it was definitely like our most crucial one. We were trading LeBron James and Anthony Davis. I had to make sure that I was making the correct moves. That, like, yeah, I could have traded LeBron for Zion and then AD for LaMelo. That would have been fun, but we would have been too good right away. That would have been quote-unquote realistic. I know, like, maybe me getting that Heat first-round pick, they would be a little bit wary of trading that picks in the future for 2 seconds and Damian Jones. I know. So I'll take the criticism on that one. Don't worry. And it's really hard to even figure out what a realistic LeBron trade would even look like. I think for Ingram, they probably wouldn't. I don't know. If the Pelicans were offered, maybe if it was Ingram for LeBron straight up, they'd think about it. I think maybe throwing in Dyson Daniels would hurt that, but I think that's definitely more realistic than me getting Ingram and Zion. And then for the AD trade, I think for Jaren Jackson Jr., like straight up, like AD's only 30. Like I think that one's fairly realistic, and just me getting Steven Adams, I'd even get any draft picks in that. But I think like if I got LaMelo Ball for Anthony Davis, that would not make any sense. If AD was like 3 years younger, I would be like, okay. So we are going to start Dennis Smith Jr. at the point guard position. Dennis Schroeder can get about 20 minutes a night. Harrison Barnes, 20, maybe 18, 15. Reeves. I don't need to play Lyles. Actually, instead of playing Reeves, I kind of want to play Max Christie over him. So yeah, let's give Max Christie about 20. Honestly, like I'm trying to see if he can be like a 6-man. So let's bump him up to 25 minutes a night. Daniels, I want 32. Ingram can get 36, 33 to Jackson. 29 to Dennis Smith's fine, and then 27 to Steven Adams. Under Darvin Ham, this team is 3.5 star balance. I will see you guys most likely at the end of the year. We don't have our draft pick this year, so I'm hoping we're in the play-in tournament. All right, so when I was negotiating a LeBron James trade to the Pelicans, I really should have asked for my first round pick back because the LA Lakers are 15-43. Oh man, this is not how I wanted the season to go. Ingram has been fine. Jaren Jackson Jr. has been okay. I like Triple J. And then Dyson Daniels, I think, has made a nice jump in his second season, being more efficient and still putting up good numbers. Dennis Smith's been fine. He's shooting well from 3. That's unlike Dennis Smith Jr. Max Christie's been not great. I mean, it's really, I guess, the bench. But I thought the bench wasn't that bad. Like Harrison Barnes, Steven Adams more of a starter. Schroeder, Bryant, like the bench isn't that bad. But I'm sure some team would probably want Dennis Smith Jr. at the deadline. Like the Grizzlies would be willing to get off of Tyus Jones and take on Dennis Smith, and we get their first round pick. You know what? Maybe I end up asking for that Warriors pick. The Dallas Mavericks are interested in bringing back Dennis Smith Jr., the team that drafted him. All right, so let's see. Would the Grizzlies do this trade if I would get that Warriors first? That's what I want. 2 seconds involved. You know what? Let's see that trade. Okay, so yeah, Dennis Smith Jr. was like a 1-year signing. He's good in 26. That's why you would go for a first-round pick on the block. Like, I don't expect Steven Adams to go for a first. It's going to be a really crappy first-round pick, but maybe I'm going to get this for Steven Adams. Yeah, P.J. Tucker. Steven Adams is only 30. That's crazy. He feels like he's been in the league forever. But yeah, P.J. Tucker, who's been pretty like useless for the Timberwolves this year, and we're getting that first round pick. It's a swap, or it'll probably be a bad pick because you'd assume the Timberwolves or the Jazz are going to be good in 2026, but it's something. Yeah, this team just doesn't have their first round pick this year, which sucks. So we'll just see how we finished out, and yeah, we can allocate this cap space in the offseason. That's something we're going to do. Maybe we're going to be able to sign somebody big. That's like a good thing about this 10-year Lakers rebuild. We're the Lakers. It's LA. We're always going to be a free agency destination to a team or to a player. So Gregory Jackson of the Spurs, I got offered him for AD. Is your rookie of the year, but that wouldn't really make sense for the Spurs at all. Yeah, well, I doubt we'll get anybody on an All-NBA team. We'll see if AD or LeBron makes it. LeBron gets it for the Pelicans. I'm hoping they win it all, so the trade was worth it. No AD on an All-NBA third team, where I'm hoping the Grizzlies could win it all as well. Just, you know, that it was worth it. Jaren Jackson Jr., all defensive second team. What was his true shooting at? 55%, not great. So yeah, the Pelicans are the 1 seed and the Grizzlies are the 2 seed. Would you look at that? So let's see. Are they going to meet in the conference finals? That'd be cool. LeBron versus AD. That would make the NBA a lot of money. And the Grizzlies get swept by the Mavericks. Damn, how did AD? Look at that. He's got the throw going on there in Memphis. He was great in the playoffs. He was solid throughout the regular season. I mean, he can't hit a 3, but he hit a 3 in the playoffs. Damn. And then you look at the Pelicans. They're about to go to Game 6. I don't know why they're starting Najee Marshall. They have Kuzma and LeBron reunite. Why not start Herb Jones there? Don't really get that. LeBron's been great for them in the playoffs. So let's see. Are they going to advance to the NBA Finals? No, the Mavericks just go off. Luka being Luka, Mavs, Cavs in the finals, and the Cavs win it all. So the Mavericks ended the LeBron James and maybe his career. They ended the Grizzlies as well. LeBron and Chris Paul go to the Hall of Fame. And yeah, watch our pick end up being number 1. It's projected to go 1. That hurts. That hurts. Where is it going to end up? Please be 5. Okay, at least it ended up at 5. All right, so it is the night of the 2024 NBA Draft. We have the 18th pick via the Warriors. We are going to move up to 13 with the Thunder, giving them Dennis Schroeder, who is a former Thunder. We're going to be taking Dylan Jackson. He's a 75 overall, 21 years old, out of South Carolina. Hey, he's the same overall as the 2nd overall pick. That looks good to me. I mean, what is he actually? If we go to... Where are we? Didn't we just... Yeah, he's a 75 overall. Any good 75 overalls after Justin Edwards? He's 19, so that would probably have been a better pick. And then there's this... Wow, Aaron Bradshaw. Maybe should have taken him. So Dyson Daniels been picking up that team option. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm so stupid. PG Tucker had $11 million player option. Why didn't I look at that? Oh, I'm so dumb. No shit, the Timberwolves wanted to do that trade with me. Oh my god, I'm so stupid, man. So dumb. And I had other trades that I liked too that I could have done. So Kawhi Leonard, I'm not signing. AD, should we sign him? Bring him back? No, I'm kidding. So we look at our team right now. Everybody that's under contract, we have 5 guys under contract. I mean, if I have PJ Tucker, I might as well play him, even though he sucks. We need a point guard. Do I bring Lonzo back to LA? Lonzo and Ingram, that'd be kind of funny. He does want $34 million, though, but he doesn't have any real contract offers yet, so maybe that price goes down. Maxi's restricted, not getting him. LaMelo's restricted. Halliburton's restricted. So, I mean, we could see if their qualifying offer gets resigned, and then maybe I go in on them, but we'll wait. Shooting guards, Anthony Edwards would be sick, but we'll wait. DeJounte Murray's 27. But, yeah, the Hawks are giving him a lot of money. I don't think I'm going to be going after him. Desmond Bane, interesting. I would not mind Desmond Bane. He is restricted, though. He's 26. Kawhi, no. Jaylen Brown, maybe. I would move Jaylen Brown to the 2 and then Daniels to the 1. That's a possibility, but he wants a lot of money. Davis, no. Kuzma, maybe. Isaac, maybe. Isaac for 13 mil. Huh. I don't hate that. And then what are the centers looking like? Yeah, there's some good ones here. Don't get me wrong, but just I don't think I'm gonna dish out that type of money. Like Wiseman wants 29 mil. All right, so you know what I might do? I might just keep an eye on some of these guys, but I might wait till after moratorium to see if any of these restricted offers get resigned. So let's just see. And let's see. I'm sure like Maxi's got resigned. Okay, Lonzo is still here. Who signed? Kawhi goes to the Raptors. AD back to the Grizzlies. Jaylen Brown goes to the Clippers. LaMelo back to the Hornets. Halliburton back to the Pacers. Edwards back to the Timberwolves. 31 mil. LaMelo got 38. What? All right. So that's pretty shocking. Damn, Desmond Bane went back for 30 mil a year. Grizzlies brought back their 2 top guys. So if I wanted Maxey, wouldn't hate getting Maxey. I wouldn't hate bringing in Lonzo either, but I would want Lonzo on a little bit of a cheaper contract. So you know what? Let's bring in Jonathan Isaac right now, because I could probably lower that a little bit to like 11 mil a year for 3 years. I would do that. Okay. So let's see if we get Isaac. We'll keep an eye on Lonzo. He now has 8 deals. Okay, none of them are real, which is good. He's got 10 offers. All right, the Bulls are giving him 4 for 123. I think I want to match that. I think I do. Like, I'll give him about this. I mean, then we'd have to move somebody if we wanted to keep Isaac. So let's offer him that. He still might choose Chicago over us. No, whoa, that's 18 mil more than he wanted. Oh, no, let's lower that a little bit. Or that more 18 mil more than Chicago gave him. So what about if we did about 20 or 30 mil a year flat rate? So that's still, I think, a little bit less than what Chicago gave him. So let's see if we did that. Would he choose us over Chicago? No. Huh. You're making more money. I just want to sign somebody before Ingram is a free agent. All right, so let's just lower this down to 32 mil a year at a flat rate. Does he take that? And I gave him a player option as well. I feel like he'd take that, but I don't know. Nope, he still likes that Bulls deal better. All right, so let's just go back to what was it? I would give him 32 mil over 4 years. Sure, we'll give him that. Is that his number one offer if it's not? What? What? So I still got to give him like... God damn it. I keep doing this. Just, Lonzo, choose us. You're so annoying. 34 mil. That's a lot of money. I'm sure he'll choose that. Yeah, so we're going to sign him to a deal. Now, if we want Isaac, I'm pretty sure... we'd have to clear up some cap, right? No, we can sign him. Oh, that's huge. And we do have like a mid-level exception. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, this is huge. So looking at our team right now, we need a center. We're going to have to use that mid-level exception on a center. You know, I'm going to use it on Tyus Jones real quick because I think we have bird rights on Jones. We'll give him a 3-year deal at a flat rate of 10 mil a year. And I still think I could sign Thomas Bryant to a 3-year deal at a $9 million flat rate. I didn't end up doing a flat rate, but it's whatever. So let's see. No. Oh, wait. Did I sign? I'm so confused. I think I got Jones, but I didn't get Bryant. Yeah. Great. Our best center next year could be Allen Randolph. I wish I took this Bradshaw guy now. All right, it sucks we have to do it, but we're going to be trading that pick we got for Steven Adams in the PJ Tucker trade to get off that contract to the Clippers for Nick Richards, who's going to start for us at the center position next year. We will be signing this Allen Randolph guy as a backup. We can sign Max Chrissy for about $10 million over 2 years. I might try to just do a sign and trade. Yeah, let's get some picks from Sacramento for Max Chrissy, basically at first with a protection. And yeah, this is going to be the 9-man rotation next year. We definitely got better. All right, so let's look at our rotation, man. These off seasons have been they've just been so long. I'm 43 minutes into recording and we're just going into season number 3. All right, so it's going to be a 9-man rotation with Randolph being the backup center. Dylan Jackson's going to get about 23 minutes a night. Tyus Jones can get about 20. Jonathan Isaac can get about 23 as well. Richards, 26, fine. Jaren Jackson Jr., 32. 35 to Ingram, 32 to Daniels. And then we'll do 34 to Lonzo. And under Darvin Ham, our system proficiency is going to be 3.5 star balance again. I'm just hoping we are better this year than we were last year. So we definitely have our best season yet at the end of this past season. Brandon Ingram kind of blossoms for us, has a career high in points, rebounds, and was an elite shooter with a 63% true shooting. He's up to a 90 overall. He's still only 27 years old. There's AD making all defensive first team. We got Lonzo Ball on all defensive first team. And it's kind of cool to have Lonzo and Ingram back here. We get Jonathan Isaac on all defensive second team. His efficiency wasn't bad, like where he was a total detriment to the team. Dylan Jackson, 10 points as a rookie. He's up to a 77 overall. So this Lakers team finished as the 2 seed. We were about like the 5 seed at the trade deadline, and I was like, you know what, let's just ride this team out. Let's see how it can do. Brandon Ingram, we already went over his great season. Lonzo Ball was very good as well. He's 27. We're getting both these players in their prime. Triple J, his numbers went down a little bit, but we know he's playing really good defense for us, and we could leverage him in a trade if we want to, because he still would have a ton of value throughout around the league. Dyson Daniels will be a restricted free agent, not this year, but next year. The efficiency dropped from 54% true shooting to 49, which hurts. So we'll see what we want to do. He's up to an 84 overall, though. We saw Dylan Jackson. There is Trey Jones. There is Nick Richards. Not a bad season from the center, but we're definitely looking to upgrade that center position in the offseason. So we're taking on the San Antonio Spurs in round 1 of the playoffs. They got Isaiah Collier, Terry Rozier, Keldon Johnson, Pat Will, Miles Turner, Jalen Duren, Malik Monk, Gregory Jackson, and Jeremy Shohan. So for the playoffs, I think Randolph's going to probably drop to like 13 minutes. Let's see. Jonathan Isaac, Jackson will drop a little bit. Trey Jones can also drop a little bit. So Ingram, I want to get like 39 minutes a night. Lonzo about 37. Dyson Daniels will probably get like 30. Triple J about 33 and 27 to Nick Richards. Game 1, we do pick up the win against the Spurs by 21 points. Dyson Daniels, I cut back on his minutes, and he drops 30 and 9. He hits 7 threes. Ingram at 29. Lonzo 22 and 10. All right, game number 2 against the Spurs. We also win this one by 9 points. We dropped 131 in both games. Ingram with 46. Lonzo with 24 and 10. 8 assists for Dyson Daniels. Triple J, 4 for 14 from the field. All right. I was hoping he would have a good playoff run to like maybe salvage this kind of poor season out of him, but he has not been good in the playoffs. Oof. Triple J, come on. Could have got LaMelo Ball for AD, and you're doing this to me. And then we end up sweeping the Spurs. We win by 8 here in Game 4. Brandon Ingram averages 36 points in those 4 games. Lonzo averaged 25 and 8.8. Let's go on to round 2, where we're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. So we're going up against Anthony Davis, who's been performing a lot better in the playoffs for the Grizzlies than he has been in the regular season. They have Aaron Bradshaw, the guy I thought I maybe should have drafted at that center position. But let's see, can we beat the Grizzlies? We win Game 1. We are undefeated in the playoffs, knock on wood. Triple J, you know, I turned it up a notch against his former team. 25 points. Lonzo with 22, 5, and 3 steals. Dyson Daniels, 19 and 10. And efficient shooting at that. Yes, Dyson. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see out of you. Game number 2, we win. Wow, we're 6-0 in the playoffs. Triple J, yes. He's going off against his former team. He drops 34 in this game. Double-double for Lonzo Ball. 12 rebounds for Nick Richards. Game 3, we do drop our first, we lose our first game in the playoffs. 12 assists each for Dyson Daniels and Lonzo Ball. We had a lot of guys get it. It looks like just at the end. Nobody fouled out, though. Game 4, can we go up 3-1? Nope, they tied up. Okay, so we have a series on our hands. Ja Morant with 43. Game 5, huge Game 5, and we win this one by 21 points. We are 1 game away from going to the Western Conference Finals. And can we win and advance? No. They ended up winning by 14. Ja Morant had a triple-double. So who's going to be going to the 2025 Western Conference Finals? Let's see. We're at home at the Staples Center. Off to a good start. We've blown a lot of leads before, so we are currently up by 4 about going into the 4th quarter. We're playing well. We're up by 6. Up by 4. Oh my God, they took the lead at one point. Can we not blow this game? We're going to blow it, aren't we? Yep, there we go. We blow it. I hate you, 2K. We blow it. And we're going to end up going to overtime. Oh, my goodness. I can't watch. Oh, we're up by 1, down by 2. Tie game, up by 2. It is back and forth. I don't love this. We can't score. Can anybody score? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right, we're down by 1. This isn't good. And we lost by 1. Oh, my God. Nobody could score in that 4th. Lonzo missed the 3. Ugh, Lonzo missed another 3. Ingram missed a close shot. Daniels missed the layup. Ingram missed the close jump shot. God damn. Well, that's just an unfortunate L, man. I really thought we were going to beat them. We looked so good. Like, the offense played so well until, like, it mattered there in overtime. Ja Morant went off. So, we're back to the drawing board. It is the Cavs versus the Grizzlies. These 2 point guards get their respective conference finals MVPs, and the Cavs win it all with Garland being your finals MVP. Draft lottery time, we are going to be picking at 28. We have our pick. Darvin Ham has 1 year left as our head coach. I'll leave him there for now. But I'll say if we don't make it to the conference finals next year, there's a chance I move on. All right, so with the 28th pick, we took Drew McDonald, 22-year-old guard out of Utah State. The best player in this draft was Roderick Baxter and Garrett Grant. That went to the Sixers and the OKC Thunder. We're picking up the team option on Dyson Daniels, Tatum, Giannis, Mitchell opt out. Oh, maybe I should have waited to sign a big name free agent. Ingram has 9 other deals. None of them are a real offer yet. I mean, I'm going to have to give him a ton of money. All right, I'm thinking about trading Jaren Jackson Jr. for Robert Williams. They're both expiring deals. I would save about $10 million here, and I just think like having a true rim protector that's just as maybe good of a defender as Jaren Jackson Jr. might be worth our while. He is 2 years older, but I wouldn't mind this trade if I can also get an unprotected first-round pick in here. They want Drew McDonald. No, I think I'm going to do this trade. All right, we're going to make this trade. We clear up a little bit of cap space right there. Now, I'm not saying we can go out and sign Jason Tatum and Brandon Ingram. We are going to welcome back to the team Dennis Smith Jr. We're going to trade Tyus Jones straight up for him. All right, so what is Brandon Ingram's cap hold? I'm sure it's just an insane amount at the moment. Yeah, $54 million. All right, I might do this. So Jason Tatum, who idolized Kobe, I'm sure would maybe want to be a Laker one day. You know, I don't know if we're going to really use that as an excuse to sign him. We'll just say that we're LA. But yeah, I might do this. I mean, I'm basically foregoing bringing back Brandon Ingram, even though he was incredible for us, even though we traded LeBron James for him. But I think if I have an opportunity to sign somebody that's the same age but 10 overalls higher, that's coming off a 34.8 point per game season, I got to do that. Maybe Robert Williams did some recruiting. We also have $15 million in trade exceptions we got to keep an eye on. But yeah, with this trade, I don't think I can bring back Nick Richards, which is fine, or with this signing. But yeah, welcome to the team, Jason Tatum. I offered Giannis a deal. He signs with the New York Knicks. So yeah, unfortunately, we will have to renounce the rights on Brandon Ingram. Did he sign elsewhere? It looks like he did. He signed with the 76ers. That's sick. All right, so currently we just have 7 players under contract right now. I'd like to get a another center, and Tatum is a 99 overall at power forward or small forward. So I think I might just play him at the small forward, and I'll start Jonathan Isaac at the power forward spot, and this will be the starting 5. I think I'm going to sign Malik Beasley for some scoring potential off the bench to a 2-year deal. Come on, Malik Beasley. There we go. And I wonder if I can get Zeke Naji for my first round pick this year and a trade exception. How weird is 2K with these trade exceptions? I can only use one at a time, I'd assume. Would that work? No. All right, so let's just offer like Larry Nance a 1-year deal, and we can also offer. I don't want to do Nerlens Noel. Zach Collins a 1-year deal just because they won't regress since they're Nance might. He's 32, and we do get Alan Rudolph back on that qualifying offer. So this is the team. I think you can go all the way this year. The bench is still thin, but at least we have our core figured out. We have like the 2nd and 3rd overall picks from the 2017 draft. All we need is Markelle Fultz to have that top 3. So Isaac's going to get about 26 minutes tonight. Robert Williams, 30. Tatum, 37 is fine. I would like to give a little bit more to Lonzo. I mean, let's see what 2K comes up with. Yeah, are we going to play Nance and Collins? You know, we could for the regular season. I'm actually fine with this minute allocation right now. We'll drop Tatum, up Lonzo, and Daniels a little bit. Yeah, this is what we are going to roll with. Dylan Jackson, I mean, 17 minutes a night. He played 22 last year. Maybe I'll do 34, 30, 32, and then I can give him about 22 minutes right there to play above Dennis Smith Jr. System proficiency is 4.5 star balance, the highest it's been. Holy crap. Yeah, everybody's a really good fit besides, I mean, like, Isaac's still a good fit in Robert Williams, but that's going to be an amazing defensive front court. I'll see you guys at the end of the 2026 season. So Luka Doncic still winning MVPs. He is still only 27 years old. Roderick Baxter, the 1st overall pick, gets the Rookie of the Year honors, better than their last number 1 overall pick in Markelle Fultz. And he joins Brandon Ingram there. Tower Hero, 6th Man of the Year. Chet Holmgren, Depoy, Most Improved goes to Jeremy Sohan. And Darvin Ham, Coach of the Year. We go 59 and 23. Giannis, All-NBA First Team for the Knicks. There is Jason Tatum, All-NBA First Team for the Lakers. Brandon Ingram, All-NBA Second Team for the Sixers. He puts up a career high. He is in the midst of his prime. Scoot Henderson on All-NBA Third Team. No Wembanyama, though. Keegan Murray make it All-NBA Third Team as well. He broke out this year in his 4th year. Perfect, or just in time for that contract extension. We get Lonzo and Isaac on all defensive 2nd team. There's Triple J. So we're going to be taking on the Memphis Grizzlies, the 8-seeded Grizzlies. Are you kidding me? I got to face them in round 1. They're a team I'm expecting to face in like the conference finals. But here was the scoring allocation. Dyson Daniels had a great season for us. Got that true shooting back up to well where we want it to be. 44, 39, 84 splits, 17, 5, and 8. There's Jason Tatum, who put up 28.8 points, 8.7 rebounds, 4.8 assists, and just insane efficiency. Lonzo was great as well, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 8.3 assists, 46, 43, 82 splits. Dylan Jackson, 13.8 and 3 rebounds, 47 from the field, 37 from 3. He's doing well. That was in his 2nd year. There's Malik Beasley, Dennis Smith Jr., both guys solid efficiency. Isaac wasn't as good as he was last year efficiency-wise, but not too bad. And then there's Robert Williams. So for the playoffs, we are obviously going to change some of his allocation. I guess Robert Williams just doesn't want to spend time here now. Nice. But yeah, do I choose Collins or Nance Jr.? I'm going to choose, I think, Zach Collins. So he's going to get about 14 minutes a night, 19 to Smith, 22 to Jackson. That's fine. Let's see how I want to allocate these. I want to go 38 to Tatum, 32 to Daniels, 34 to Lonzo Ball. Let's see how that works. Can we beat the Memphis Grizzlies in round 1? And we end up gentlemen sweeping them. That's what I am talking about. Who led the way? Nobody else but Jason Tatum. Then it was Dyson Daniels, Lonzo Ball, Malik Beasley, and then Dennis Smith Jr. all scoring 10+ points per night. Round 2 here against the Utah Jazz. They have Tyrese Maxey and Nick Smith. Larry Markkanen's still there. That's pretty cool. Jared Vanderbilt's still there as well. They got Jaden McDaniels. So they ended up getting Jaden McDaniels anyway, even though he was a non-starter in the Gobert trade. I don't know, though. I think that Memphis team is a little bit better, but we are tied up 1-1. We're down 2-1, and we tied up 2-2. Oh, my God. If we went down 3-1, that would have just been heartbreaking, and we end up winning in 6. That is what I am talking about. The LA Lakers are in the conference finals for the first time in this video on the backs of Jason Tatum. So in each conference, we have a 1 seed versus a 2 seed. The Rockets have Kevin Porter Jr. still. Jalen Green, can't get over that face he made when 2K chose that. Even OG's face, but that's a computer or auto-generated whatever picture. Jabari Smith and Wembanyama and Xavier Booker. They had the back-to-back number 1 overall picks 2 straight years. And I know when I do a Rockets rebuild, I get like the freaking 7th overall pick. Game 1, we lose by 2 points at home. Tatum had 42. All right, game 2, we win. Okay, that is huge. We end up winning by 2 points. Lonzo with 27 and 12. He's averaging 18 in these playoffs. Did Brandon Ingram and the Sixers do anything? No, they weren't even in the play-in tournament. Damn. Game 3, we lose. Okay. We can't go down 3-1, man. We really can't go down 3-1. And we tied up. That is a massive win. We win by 8 on the road. Wow. Game 5, we win. Let's go. We win by 5. BZ with 21. Daniels 20 and 12. Can we go to the NBA Finals? Yes, we can. Jason Tatum takes some Western Conference Finals MVP, averaging 31, 11, and 5. We're going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who won it all last year. All right, so the LA Lakers are back in the NBA Finals for the first time since 2020. The Cavs have won the past 2 NBA Finals. Let's hope it's not 3 straight. We take home a Game 1 victory in overtime. That could have even went to double overtime. Tatum with 44. Game 2, we end up winning by 28 points. Tatum with 44 again. You could guess it. He's averaging 44 in the finals. Game 3, we end up winning. Let's go by 17. Tatum with 42 this time. That is what I'm talking about. Dyson Daniels with the 30 and 10 piece. Lonzo 29 and 12. And the LA Lakers are going to go to a Game 5. The LA Lakers are going to go to a Game 6. So the LA Lakers are going to go to a Game 7. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, we blew a 3-0 lead. Don't tell me this is going to happen. Don't tell me this is going to happen. I'm going to be pissed if we end up losing this game. Oh my God, we're going to lose this game. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We're going to lose. No, we win. Yes. Yes. We win by 1 point. The LA Lakers win the 2026 NBA Finals by 1 point. I've been waiting to say that the last 4 games. Oh my God, Lonzo hit a game-winning 3 for the win. In Game 7 of the NBA Finals, that's insane. Holy shit, 2K, I hate you. You almost made me lose that. Tatum, Finals MVP. Wow, our first Finals was a sweater. And the Celtics pick might be in the top 5. I don't think there was a protection on it. And that Kings pick might be high as well. Hey, you know what they say? The rich get richer. Imagine this Kings pick just jumps up. That would just be insane. Come on, come on. Give me some crazy luck. Okay, now it stays at 12. All right, so I think we're getting into that territory that this Celtics pick could drop to. The Pelicans, like, good team and still have the 7th overall pick. So this is where the Celtics pick is supposed to be at 6 now. Wasn't it supposed to be at 2? Damn, drops from 2 to 6. Of course it does. So Darvin Ham will be getting an extension from us. So we have 6, 12, and 30. All right, so we're going to make all our selections, but there's a potential, like there's a chance I trade whoever I take at 12 and at 30. Damn, there was some 7-footers that went ahead of me, and that might have been like the top talent right there. So I took Clifton Longley with the 6th overall pick. I'm hoping he's at least higher than a 76. All right, so the draft has concluded. Longley's a 79 at the age of 20. I love that. He is a center as well, so he'll probably be our backup next year if we were to re-sign Robert Williams. Arthur Simons a 77 we took at 12, and Ralph Cummings a 73 we took at 30. So the thing with Arthur Simons is he's 23 years old, so he might already be like nearing his peak. All right, so we might just keep them around for now. Let's see. We're going to extend the qualifying offer to Dyson Daniels, match whatever he gets. I would like to bring back Robert Williams. I don't know why he doesn't want to re-sign with me. Like, and he wants $38 million. Oh my God. I'm like debating. All right, we're going to try to do a sign and trade with him because I'm perfectly fine giving Clifton Longley the keys and Robert Williams, like, whatever. I don't really want to pay him that much money anyway, so we're going to do a sign and trade with him. All right, so we get Robert Williams officially. Let's see who wants him. We could get Markel Fultz and complete the trifecta, but I think I got better offers. All right, so I've wanted him before. I'm going to get him now. We're going to trade Robert Williams to the Memphis Grizzlies. You know we have that good connection going. They'll have Anthony Davis and Robert Williams, 2 former Lakers in that front court. We're getting a first-round pick, and I'm also giving them Ralph Cummings. All right, let's try to bring back Dyson Daniels. I mean, he's restricted, so we'd match anything. I would like to bring back Dennis Smith Jr. on probably a 3-year deal, but like with the last year being a team option. Yeah, let's do that, and we should be able to bring him back. Come on, there we go. And then I think just before the season starts, I'm going to move Malik Beasley for either a backup or a starting center. But I'm kind of cool giving Clifton Longley the keys, so just a backup center is fine. We can see if we can make an LA trade here. Zubats for Beasley. They want that Memphis pick. I don't want to do that. All right, so we're just going to trade him for Gerald Meeks from the Jazz. He'll be a backup center, 30th overall pick in the 2025 draft, but I get a first-round pick from them. All right, we're going to see if this Lakers team can go back-to-back. I really like it. I'm excited to see what Clifton Longley can do as a rookie. He has an A-3 at the center position. I don't know how he has a D+ scoring. That doesn't make a lot of sense. If he's got an A-3, 2K's auto-generated draft classes are wildin'. All right, so this is what the rotation is going to look like for the regular season. It's going to be Lonzo, Desmond Bane, Jason Tatum. Love that 1, 2, and 3. Isaac Longley with Daniels, Jackson, Arthur Simmons, Dennis Smith Jr., and Gerald Meeks off the bench. System proficiency is 4-star balance. Yeah, Longley's not the greatest fit in the world. I'm kind of worried, like, if I simulate the first 3 games, is his, like, efficiency going to be, like, dog shit? Let's see. Clifton Longley. It might be fine. All right, I'll see you guys at the end of the year. All right, so we have Scoot Henderson winning the MVP award. Trey Higgins is your Rookie of the Year. Josh Giddey, 6th Man of the Year, so a couple of Thunders winning the awards. We have Mobley at Depoy, Kendall Brown at Most Improved, Taylor Jenkins and the Grizzlies Coach of the Year. Maybe they're benefiting off that Robert Williams trade. We get Jason Tatum on All-NBA second team. There's Brandon Ingram on All-NBA third team. Jonathan Isaac, who I gave like a 1.5-year extension to. I don't know why I said a half year, but it's basically a team option after the next year. Let's see. Yeah, so he'll make $6.75 million next year. I thought that had a team option. I'm pretty sure it does. I don't know why 2K said that, but that efficiency, man, is brutal. We had Clifton Longley make all-rookie first team. He wasn't too bad. I don't know why he has an A-3, but he's not taking any threes. There's Arthur Simmons on all-rookie second team. And yeah, we're the 4 seed, so we are a little bit worse this year going up against the Grizzlies, who have Herbert Jones and David Roddy starting at their wing spots. AD, Robert Williams. All right. This might be a rude awakening for us. Here are the stats. Jason Tatum led the wing, scoring, followed by Desmond Bane in his age 28 season, then Lonzo, Dyson Daniels, Clifton, and then Dylan Jackson. So 2K wants to go 34 to Lonzo, 35 to Bane, 39 to Tatum. I'm honestly going to do like 24 to Isaac, 26 to Longley, 28 to Daniels. Meeks is probably not going to play. Jackson, I need to give a little bit more minutes to, and Dennis Smith, we will drop. I will keep Simmons' minutes the same because he will be playing some probably backup center time. So let's see. Can we beat the Grizzlies? We do win game 1. We blow them out. Lonzo with 29, 6, 8, and 5 against them. Game 2, we pick up the win as well. 25, 13, and 4 for Tatum. 23 and 5 for Bane. Game 3, we end up winning by 7. Let's go. And we are going to complete the sweep. We win by 3 on the road. On to round 2, taking on the OKC Thunder, Scoot, Shea, Barrett. Okay, so they got 2 Canadians there on the wings. They still have Chet. That's a good team, man, because you have a 95 overall Henderson who just won MVP. You still have Chet Holmgren. You still have Shea. You have Barrett. You have Giddey off the bench. Brandon Miller. Yeah, I think they're going to beat us. We're down 2-1. Tied up. Okay, that is huge. Tatum, I need you to go off in this series. I mean, he's not been anything special in the playoffs. Not the Tatum that we know. Game 5, we end up winning. Holy crap. Can we pull off? I would consider this a pretty big upset, even though we are the reigning champions. Oh, we lost by 1 in Game 6 at home. No, that was the one we needed to win. And here we go. Game 7. Oh, my God. We're off to a terrible start on the road. I knew this was going to happen. We're down by 14. What? We scored 41 in the second, but they scored 40. Ugh. Can we come back in the fourth? We cannot. So we end up losing in round 2 again with this team. And the Heat with Banchero are going to the finals. That's pretty cool. He leaves from one Florida team to another, going up against the Jazz. And the Jazz win it all. Maxey is your finals MVP. We got Jimmy Butler going to the Hall of Fame. I don't know if we're going to have any lottery picks. Wow, wait. We have a Kings pick again? Let's see if it gets lucky. Don't drop to 5. I hate you, 2K. I hate you so much. So I'm debating trading Lonzo Ball. Just because we have somebody that's very similar to him in Dyson Daniels who we could start at that point guard position. I mean, Daniels, like, what's his overall if we move him to a small forward? It would be kind of weird, but he goes up to an 88, and then we move Tatum down to a power forward. Huh. That's something. So we got Fabricio Ramirez, a small forward, like a wing there with the 5th overall pick. We got Johnny Nelson, a 7-foot center with the 23rd pick. And then 28, we got Gary Levins with the 28th pick. We're picking up the team options on Jackson and Meeks. I don't think I have any big name free agents right now. Yeah, we don't have anybody that we really need to worry about. There is a star-studded class. Luka, KD, Shea, Trae Young, Maxey, Booker, Steph, all unrestricted. Joel Embiid. Wow. I'm going to sign Brandon Clark to a 1-year deal. Yeah, let's do that. So usually a lot of these guys go unsigned, but a lot of big names signed. Like Luka goes to the Heat. I wonder if they still have Banchero. Shea goes back to the hometown or his home country where he goes to the Raptors. KD to the Blazers. Wembanyama stays in Houston. Scoot stays in OKC. Trae Young goes to the Timberwolves. A lot of players switching teams. Steph goes to the Mavericks. And Embiid back to the Sixers. Towns to the Sixers. How do they have that money with Ingram? All right, so here is our player progression. This is going to be the same starting 5, and then the bench is still kind of a work in progress. All right, so it's going to be Lonzo, Bane, Daniels, Tatum, Longley, with Isaac not being the 6th man. And I would like to play Longley like probably 30 minutes a night. Yeah, let's do something like that for now. I would like Dylan Jackson to be the 6th man. Then we still have like Clark, Simmons, excuse me. So like Clark can get about 17. Isaac 17 is good with me as well. I'll actually do 16 of these guys. And I would like to play Fabricio. So maybe no minutes, I don't know, to Dennis Smith Jr. Maybe we have to make a trade at the deadline. I'll see you guys either at the deadline or at the end of the 2028 season. So we end the season with a 63-19 record. Nick Smith of the Utah Jazz, man. I hope he develops like this at the Supersonics franchise. God damn, he's insane at the age of 23 years old. Eugene Woods is your Rookie of the Year in Golden State. He's got a full beard going at the age of 27. One out of, doesn't say, of course, Anthony Black, 6th man of the year. So shout out to former Arkansas Razorbacks in the year 2022 with Nick Smith getting MVP. Black getting 6th man of the year. Does Jordan Walsh get like most improved or something? Mobley Depoy, nope, most improved goes to Nick Smith. And Darvin Ham, coach of the year. Any Lakers make an All-NBA team? You got Jabari Smith Jr. on the Clippers. No Lakers on the second team, and we do get Jason Tatum on All-NBA. Third team in his age 30 season, and no defensive teams as well. So we are the 1 seed in the Western Conference. Battle of LA in round 1. Going up against Marcus Smart versus Tatum. Jaylen Brown, that's more important, versus Jason Tatum. Wow, that would be a cool storyline. Now both are in LA. They have Jabari Smith Jr. It's a good team. They got Ousmane Dieng, who's an 81 overall at the age of 24. Wow. He had a good season for them. They have Rudy Gobert, but he's regressing hard at a 35 or at the age of 35. Taking a look at our stats throughout the season, our leading scorer was who else but Jason Tatum, followed by Desmond Bane, who him and Lonzo, I gave Lonzo a 2-year extension just because he was going to be a free agent, and there is a chance that I move him in the offseason. We got 4 good years out of him, but I think if we still want to be competitive, I don't know. There's a chance I'm going to look at potential moves for Lonzo Ball. There's Clifton Longley. Not a bad year. I was hoping he was more of a rebounder. Dyson Daniels was great. I mean, he's still only 25. But yeah, Desmond Bane as well, 29 years old. I mean, an absolute elite shooter, don't get me wrong. But we got to also figure out like what we want to do to be good for these next 5 years. So the bench wasn't anything crazy. A lot of the scoring allocation went through the starting 5. So if we're going to maybe edit this a little bit, Fabricio Ramirez, the 5th overall pick, do I want to play him? Would I rather play Jonathan Isaac? Isaac does give me a little bit of defense. Arthur Simons, I should probably play. So yeah, I think Ramirez is not going to play for the playoffs. I think I may give Brandon Clark a little bit less minutes. Isaac as well. We can give Dylan Jackson like 24. See what he could do. He's about to be a restricted free agent. Clifton could probably stay at 30. I would like to go 38 to Tatum, 33 to Daniels, 35 to Bane, and then 34 to Lonzo Ball. System efficiency with this team is 4.5 star balanced. Can we beat the LA Clippers in round 1? And we go to 7 games. Of course, my computer went off, so sorry if you heard that noise. But yeah, 7 games against an 8 seed. That's not great. I mean, Desmond Bane was phenomenal. So was Jason Tatum. But like, I don't know. It's a little alarming. We could say discouraging. Yeah, going up against the Thunder in round 2, this is a good team. We have faced them before in the playoffs. And yeah, I'm a little nervous about going up against them. We are the 1 seed this time. I believe when we played them last, they were the 1 seed. Lonzo Ball with 29, 10, 6, and 4. Desmond Bane 26 and 7. Daniels 26, 9, 11 and 4. Wow, what a stat line for Dyson Daniels. But yeah, I guess also like the last 5 years of the 10-year rebuilds, like part 2 basically, I like to do it without kind of the face cam on, and I kind of just like to do this casual for you guys because I can definitely put these out a little bit quicker because I just recently had the Cavs 10-year rebuild, and I'm hoping this one will come out, and then we're going to do another one down the line as well. And we sweep the Thunder. Okay, did not think we were going to be doing that. We ended up winning by 6 there in game 4. Cool. Shout out to Dylan Jackson, man. In that round, Lonzo Ball was our second leading scorer, but Jason Tatum was great. Lonzo Ball, though, 28, 9.5, 4.5 steals. What? Only 3 rebounds for Lonzo, which is kind of weird. 10.5 assists for Dyson Daniels. Okay, like, yeah, he could easily be our point guard. And he's making, like, he's on such a good contract. We got him on an absolute steal. Going to up against the Jazz, who I believe won it all last year, or they were in the finals, or they were recently with Maxey, Nick Smith, Kendall Brown at a 90 overall. Wow. Jared Vanderbilt, Onyeka Okongwu, still have Larry Markkinen, Jaden McDaniels, Cameron Johnson, JRE, and Karen McLeod. Let's see, can we beat the Utah Jazz and go to the NBA Finals? Yes, we can. We end up winning in 5. Lonzo is your Western Conference Finals MVP. Benedict Mathurin, your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. So we're going up against the Pacers in the Finals. Halliburton, AJ Griffin is in Indiana. Okay, they got Grant Williams, Philip Blake, Ayo Dosunmu, Malik Beasley. Not a bad team, but I think like that Thunder team is probably better, maybe even that Jazz team. I say that, and we're probably going to lose just because I said that. Game 2, oh nice, we go down 2-0. We dominate round 2 and round 3, and then in the finals, we are going to go down 3-0. Okay, well, I was a little bit cocky for that, I guess. God damn. All right, are we going to get swept? All right. I was way too cocky. We ended up getting swept and blown out in Game 4 as well. Mathurin averaged 32 and 7 against us. Ugh. Oh my God, how bad was this team in the finals? It was not pretty at all. I mean, Jason Tatum was fine. Desmond Bane kind of struggled. Yeah, 40 from the field, 23 from 3. Lonzo was horrible, 34 from the field, 32 from 3. Daniels wasn't great, not like himself. Dylan Jackson was fine. Clifton Longley was all right. Arthur Simons was I mean, nothing crazy. Damn, just not a good series at all for like anyone. Well, I guess I can put him besides Jason Tatum. If Steph Curry retires on the Dallas Mavericks, you got Gordon Hayward, Nikola Vucevic, Paul George. I think Paul George and Steph will go to the Hall of Fame. I think Damian Lillard as well. I mean, in real life, Gobert will be a big discussion for the Hall of Fame when he retires just because of his DPOY awards. But yeah, for this, it's just going to be Curry, Lillard, and George. And no George retirement in any jerseys, but Curry by the Warriors and Lillard by the Blazers. Our first round pick is going to be ours at 29. We also have the Memphis first round pick at 21. All right, so Jason Tatum has a player option. We'll see if he opts out. I don't need to really keep everybody around next year, just because we have these draft picks as well. So yeah, I'm going to move Jonathan Isaac to the Pistons in 29 for a couple future first round picks from them. So yeah, in that Isaac trade, we had the 9th overall pick, which I kind of went over my head. I don't know why I thought it was a future pick. So we got Dusty Pope here. He is a guard, 74 overall out of Marquette. And then Leonardo Saramago out of Creighton, 21st overall pick. He's actually an overall higher, which is kind of funny. But yeah, Trevor Strong, man, these 7-foot centers, they're always going to be like the number one picks in the draft, it seems like. So Tatum opts out. All right, that's like some pretty big news. Dennis Smith, we're going to let go. Gerald Meeks, we're also going to let go. Simmons and Longley, I would like to bring back. Obviously, Tatum is going to be at the top of our priority list, top of our free agent test list. Yeah, we're going to be bringing back Jason Tatum. Don't worry. It's not like we can bring anybody else in because we're over the cap. So getting Jason Tatum back is very important. The Pelicans are trying to make a play, but I can give him that 5-year deal. Yeah, I guess we'll get him just so he's 35. I'm not going to do any player option on it. We're going to make him a Laker for a while. Going to do a no trade clause. And yeah, hopefully he is back with us. Whoa! I'm not risking that. What are we doing, Tatum? Why do you want to take that Pelicans deal over our deal? I'm getting confused now. All right, so what about if I did no trade clause, basically? Is that what was like the weird factor in this? Or does he really just want to leave us? What the heck? What the heck? All right, well, I guess he's getting almost like $50 million a year from them, and I think he'd be getting a little bit less than that from us right now. Yeah, like 41. Oh, jeez. All right, so it's about to be like a $250 million contract. All right, we'll do that. No trade clause. Oh, my God, that's so much money. That's so much money, man. $300 million. That's going to eventually get up to $60 million a year. Wow. All right, I guess we got to do that. I would like to bring back Dylan Jackson just because he was a big pick for us back in the day. Smith and Meeks are most likely gone. But yeah, we get Jason Tatum back on that contract. Holy crap. Yeah, I mean, if basketball was anything like the MLB, I wouldn't feel too worried about that. But wow, that's a lot of money for an NBA player. But with the TV deal going up, I don't know how 2K is really going to adjust with that. Dylan Jackson only wants 11 mil. I think I'm comfortable giving him this type of contract right now. There we go. So I know I didn't make a trade on draft night, which could have been the move to do it, but I do want to field out Lonzo Ball trades. And I don't hate this trade. So Saramago, who we just drafted at 21, would be getting basically swapping him for Jeb Smalls, which is fine. Neither of them were probably going to play for us this year. So basically it's going to be Donovan Mitchell for a wow. I butchered that. Okay, Lonzo Ball for Dylan Mitchell. I was just reading Dylan Mitchell and was like, oh, Donovan Mitchell. But yeah, Dylan Mitchell out of Texas. He started at 3, Tatum at the 4, Longley at the 5. He has a more like at least control he's under contract for the next 3 years at a price I'd be willing to pay, and we'd be getting him in some of his best years. Lonzo Ball gave us 4 really good years coming back to LA after spending the first 2 years here in his career, but we are going to be sending him to the Phoenix Suns. So also with that trade, Dyson Daniels is probably going to drop to he's going to stay to 89. Yeah, we're going to make him our point guard, and we're going to keep Desmond Bane. He's such an elite shooter that I think he won't regress too hard one day. So yeah, basically these guys are going to walk. Tatum comes back to us. John Morant goes to Toronto. Wow, okay. Get him out of the conference, I guess. LaMelo back to the Hornets. Jokic back to the Nuggets. Jalen Green goes to Milwaukee. Okay. Scotty Barnes goes to the Pelicans. I guess since they couldn't get Tatum. Ant back to the Timberwolves. KD to the Blazers. You got 1 year, $50 million at age 39. Wow. All right, so this is going to be our team. The bench, still, people are going to need to prove themselves on it to see who's going to kind of emerge as a top bench option. All right, so Dyson Daniels at the 1, Bane at the 2, Mitchell at the 3, Tatum at the 4, Longley at the 5, and then we would have Simmons, Fabricio Ramirez, Dylan Jackson, and then Johnny Nelson. I don't think Jeb Smalls is going to play for us. So Johnny Nelson, we can play about 15 minutes a night. I mean, I'd like for Jackson to most likely be this 6th man, and then we'll go 1 more minute to Clifton Longley. We could probably give him 30 and 1 more to Dylan Jackson. So that is what we are going to roll with. I will see you guys at the end of, I believe now this will be season number 7, correct? This was year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, this is going to be year 7. I would like to get our 2nd ring this year. All right, so Darvin Ham gets Coach of the Year with a 64-18 record. Giannis gets DPOY in New York. How old is he now? He is 34 years old. Scoot Henderson won MVP in OKC. Banchero, yeah, I forgot he is in Miami. Ron Holland on the Spurs. Wow, he had a good season, but I don't know about an All-NBA first-team caliber season. No Lakers on the first 3 teams. Damn. Tatum washed. Tatum falling off. We did get the 1 seed, though. I know Tatum did have, like, what, 21 points per game? Yeah, just under 22. So the lowest of his career since basically his second year in Boston. Dylan Mitchell was good. I mean, 62% from the field is just insane efficiency. There's Desmond Bane. Dyson Daniels averaged 11.4 assists tonight. I do want to check if that was an NBA, was that the NBA leading assists per game leader right there? So let's see. He was not. No, wow. He was actually 4th. Tied for 3rd. But yeah, Garland at 11.9. And Henderson, 12.6. I can see why he won MVP. So for the playoffs, I think Johnny Nelson, I'm going to drop a little bit. Even though I kind of like Johnny Nelson, like, more than Clifton Longley, like, low-key. I don't know who I want to drop minutes from. Maybe Longley a little bit instead of Nelson. Maybe I drop Walton. I don't know. Ramirez, I'll probably drop to 17. Simmons to, like, 18. So Tatum's going to go to 37. Mitchell, 34. Bane, 32. And then I think 36 to Dyson Daniels because he can really just run this team. 4.5-star balance, taking on the Nuggets in round 1. Chris Dunn, James Bouknight, Kevin Huerter. That is a very weak 1, 2, and 3. John Collins, Jokic, front court is good. But yeah, this team really isn't that great outside of Nikola Jokic. So, yeah, we should be able to beat them. No issue. We end up sweeping them. Not like we went to, 7 last year against the Clippers in round 1 or whatever that was. Jason Tatum went off. 13.5 assists for Dyson Daniels. Okay, everything's going to perfection so far. We got to take on Utah. I mean, we're going up against I just mentioned, the Nuggets don't have a 1, 2, and 3, like a good 1, 2, and 3. The Jazz really do. Maxey, Nick Smith, Kendall Brown. That is really good. And we are going to win in 6. Okay, a little scary, but we get it done. Who was the leading scorer in this series? It was Tatum, but Dyson Daniels, 21 and 14. All right, so here we go. On to facing the OKC Thunder again. We beat them last year. Oh, they don't have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander anymore. That is good for us. And we end up, I think, winning in 6. Yes, we do. Dyson Daniels takes home the Western Conference Finals MVP. Saddiq Bey, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. The 7-seeded Bucks are in the finals. If we can't win it all, I don't know what to tell you. We're going up against 2 former Rockets from the 2021 class, Usman Garuba and Jalen Green. We have Jamal Murray, who's 32 years old, but definitely regressing. Saddiq Bey, good player. Like Jalen Green, good player. But I don't know. We should beat them. We really should. Amari Bailey's fine. Let's see. Game 1, we lose. Okay. What's with us getting to the finals and, like, losing the teams that I think we should beat? Like, this one we definitely should win. Like, I could see the Pacers. They're good in the sim. They had Mathurin. They had Halliburton. But, like, we're down 2-1 to the Bucks. What is going on? I don't get it. I mean, maybe they do have the best player in this series in Jalen Green. What's his overall? Is he a 99? No, he's a 95. Like, Tatum 33, Bane 23, Daniels 21 and 12. Game 5. Oh, my God. I can't believe we're going to lose this. We're going to really lose this series to the Bucks unless we win Game 6 and 7. But we got to win Game 6 on the road, which we're down by 17. Like, we're going to get blown out in Game 6 here unless we come back. It was close. Damn. I can't believe we lost to this Bucks team. I don't think it would have been any easier of a matchup than what we just had, and we couldn't get it done. God damn it. There's going to be a big Hall of Fame class. Yeah, KD, Harden, AD, and Kyrie Irving. 3 former Nets in there. A couple of jersey retirements as well. KD gets his jersey retired by the Nets. Harden by the Rockets. I don't think that happens. I don't, unless he ends up there again one day, but I don't think he will. KD by the Nets. I don't think that will happen either, unless they're like, maybe they don't have a lot of jersey retirements. They'll give it to KD if he sticks it out for his whole career. Beal by the Wizards. Yeah, I can see that. Pelicans, AD, no. KD, Thunder, no, I definitely don't think that. We do have the 16th overall pick via the Pistons, 22 via the Jazz, and our pick at 29. So we have 3 first-round picks. A trade is probably going to be in place. I low-key regret giving Jason Tatum a no-trade clause because I don't know. He's 31. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything, though. Dusty Pope, 9th overall pick last year. Didn't really play him too much this year. He would definitely get some run next year, though. Unless we see what we could get for Dylan Jackson, 16 and 22. Yeah, nothing too crazy where I'd probably move him. So I'm going to use these 3 first-round picks to trade up. Like if we were actually going to move all 3 of them. And let's see, what's the highest we can move up in this draft? I doubt the Timberwolves will do 8, but I'll offer to them. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Or it was the Wizards who had the Timberwolves first. What about the Blazers at 11? They agree to that. All right, so we took, I believe it was Fabricio De La Cruz here. Yeah, 77 overall, 20 years old. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. So we are obviously going to sign him. Team player options. Longley, welcome back. Simmons, welcome back. Fabricio, Johnny Nelson, Jeb Smalls, we come up walk. Same with Gary Levins. Bam Adebayo hitting free agency, same with Mathurin and Collins. Mathurin would get a lot of money just being 27 in the midst of his prime. I mean, I believe, has a Finals MVP to his name, so that would make some sense. I'm going to give Desmond Bane a 3-year deal worth about $30 million a year at a flat rate. He is a potential trade candidate next offseason, but we're going to see what we can get out of him this year. Just one last ride here in LA for Mr. Bane. Brandon Ingram, he's a free agent once again. 4 years in Philly were great, but he's on kind of the decline, wow, of his career. All right, so player progression, we see Desmond Bane drop to an 86. All right, so let's see what the lineup is going to look like. Daniels, Bane, Mitchell, Tatum, Longley with Ramirez as the sixth man. You know what? Yeah, maybe that Dylan Jackson experiment is over and we could have De La Cruz play, but I do like Johnny Nelson as well. So maybe we drop Longley to like 26 and we play De La Cruz and Nelson a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see who emerges there because there's a chance that we make a couple big moves next offseason. But let's see with this current core if we could win it all in, what are we, 2030? Man, we're crazy deep into this. Dyson Daniels, oh yeah, I want to lock him up. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, but yeah, no, we need to lock him up on that. Wait, I also want to see, what does Jason Tatum's contract look like going in the next couple of years? Oh my God, $68 million in 2032. I think that's year 10 of this. Yeah, Scoot Henderson, man, he has had a much better career than Wembanyama, which is cool to see because, like, we all expect that Wemby to do, so it's cool for 2K to have that uncertainty up in the air. I don't even think Wemby has made it. Okay, I was going to say to an All-NBA team, and there he is. I mean, he spent 7 years in Houston. What are his awards? He's a 3-time All-Star. 2-time second-team All-NBA, 1-time third-team All-NBA, 2-time second-team All-Defense. Yeah, like, he's had a good career, don't get me wrong. No Lakers on the All-NBA teams or defensive teams. We do get Fabricio De La Cruz on all-rookie second team. Another year, another one seed taking on the Denver Nuggets. They got a little bit better. We got Dylan Mitchell going up against Davion Mitchell, even though he had a horrible season. Wow. They are starting Felipe Cruz, and they do have Brandon Ingram. So shout out to them. They got Trey Murphy now there. All right. They got a little bit of talent in Denver, at least more talent than what they had last year. Jason Tatum was their only guy above 20 points per game. Desmond Bane is heading in the wrong direction, so I think I'm going to try to move him this offseason if I could find a suitor. So for the playoffs, I think Bane's going to get about like 30 minutes a night. Hold on. Yeah, how am I going to do this? Fabricio Ramirez, like, he's solid. He could low-key start for us, like, next year. So, let's do, like, 24 minutes to him. Tatum at 37 is fine. We're going to probably not play Nelson, even though I feel like it's kind of solid for us. But, yeah, we're going to do that. Cruz can get about 13. Jackson 16 is fine. Simmons will do about 18. I mean, he really didn't do much for us. Former 12th overall pick, and he's, 27 already? Yeah, he's 27. So I got 12 more minutes to play with. Dyson Daniels, 36. Mitchell, 34. And we'll do 31 to Bane. We'll do 28 to Longley, and we'll do another 27 for Fabricio Ramirez. So, can we beat the Nuggets in round 1 and move on to round 2? Yes, we can. We end up sweeping them in. We got the Jazz. And then watch us face the Thunder. It's like the same teams every year, but hey, I guess those are the teams that are at the top of the Western Conference right now. Dylan Mitchell shot 70% from the field there. They still have Maxey, Nick Smith, and Kendall Brown. They got Jalen Duren. Oh my God, that's a good team. We might lose. I'm scared. Nope, we end up winning in 5. And for the 4th straight year, we get the Jazz and the Thunder in the playoffs apiece. Fabricio Ramirez, you're playing, I guess. All right, that's not great. Game 1 against the Thunder, we lose. Game 2, we lose. Oh, come on. Let's be nice. All right, 2K, you're my only hope. You want to do something like this? I don't know why, but sure. Let's see. Can it make any difference? All right, maybe 2K doesn't know what it's doing. Game 4 or Game 5, yeah, we end up losing in 5, damn. All right, I hope that wasn't our window, and it just ended. Luka only averaged 17 points in those 7 games. But, yeah, the Heat Thunder are in the finals, a rematch of 2012, and the Heat win like they did then. Luka being your finals MVP. Wait, they have Luka, Hero, Banchero, and Adebayo, and Anthony Black. What the hell? Kawhi Leonard heading to the Hall of Fame. All right, so we do have our pick at 29, but I think I'm going to be making a big trade. I think Darvin, did Darvin Ham retire? Oh my God, he retired. Damn, Darvin Ham did retire. So we are going to be looking for a new head coach of the LA Lakers. I mean, I will throw an offer out there for Steve Kerr because I'd like to get a real coach. We can go. I thought that was not Sam Cassell for a second. Not a lot of real ones out there. Ty Lue, let's go out and try to get him. Anybody else? Chris Paul. Don't know why he's a big man coach. That doesn't make any sense. James Harden. He's a big man coach as well. So we'll see if we get either Lue. Is that Jermaine O'Neal? No, Jerome O'Neal. We do get Ty Lue, so we're going to sign him. All right, Tatum's making $60 million and no trade clause. Yeah, that'd be untradeable. So, Desmond Bane, Dylan Jackson, let's make a big. Robert Williams, forgot he was a Laker for 1 year, man. That just seems like forever ago. We can get Jalen Suggs. I think I just got offered a center, and I think I might take that deal. Unless I see somebody that I absolutely love, which I don't. Yeah, why would Love from the Cavs? They go from Kevin Love to Linwood Love. And I'd get Theo Hardaway. I think I like this trade. Yeah, let's do this trade. Because then we could start maybe Fabricio. Clifton Longley now is a little bit expendable for us. Or we can maybe roll both of these. And no, I'd probably move Longley. Or no, is he restricted? Oh, shit. That's a big decision for me to make. All right, rookie signings, Andrew Strickland and Leroy Lowry. We are going to sign those guys. Fabricio, welcome. He's the 5th overall pick, right? Yeah, so he is going to start for us most likely at the shooting guard position next year. Arthur Simmons and Clifton Longley will get the qualifying offers. I don't know if I'm going to pay them, though. That's a big thing for us right now. Longley wants 35 mil. Get out of here. Yeah, it's either you come back on the qualifying offer or I'm just not paying. Oh, well, he's about to take a deal from the Rockets. 3 years, 101 million. I am going to decline that, sadly. I mean, you know what we could do? Oh, I can't even afford it? Wait, what? I can't match it? It would take me over the hard cap? Damn. So I wonder if I would have been able to do that if I didn't click off it. Because then I was like, I'll just trade him, duh. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to bring him back, which kind of is ass. So I'm not going to be nuts to rights unless the Rockets, like, low-key can't afford him. Okay, yeah, which they couldn't. No surprise. All right, so we might as well just sign Longley now and trade him. All right, and it's for a one-year deal, but one-year deal, but we're going to move Lowry as well for Amen Thompson from the Charlotte Hornets. Yeah, he'll be a free agent next year, but, you know, I'm trying to win right now, you know. So Fabricio, I mean, Thompson could be the 6th man. He hasn't really done anything too crazy over his career. Did we not get, what's his name, Arthur Simmons back on the qualifying offer? Huh? That's weird. That's really weird. All right, so let's go here to the coaching game plan. It's going to be Daniels, Thompson, Mitchell, Tatum, Love, Fabricio, De La Cruz, Pope, and then I guess Ted Hardaway. Sure, he was our 2nd round pick. Yeah, I kind of messed that up, which is kind of our minute allocation. Or we could do Strickland. Yeah, no, we just drafted Strickland. Duh, why wouldn't I play him? Strickland is a guard or CFO? Yeah, he is a guard. So he can get about 15 minutes a night. Pope can get about 19. System proficiency is going to be 4.5 star. Defense? Nah, we're going to bounce, which it's 5 stars. First time we have seen that in this video. Let's go. All right, so Eugene Woods, mentioned him when he won Rookie of the Year. Well, 3 years later, at the age of 23, 7'1" center gets MVP. Ty Lue goes Coach of the Year at 65 and 17. Don't notice any of the Lakers, but hey, we traded for a defensive first-team guy. Let's go. Men Thompson and his brother Asor are on all defensive first team. 1 seed once again going up against not the Nuggets. It will be the San Antonio Spurs, who have Dariq Whitehead and Isaiah Collier, who are pretty solid wings for them right now. Here was the scoring allocation. Tatum, wow, back up to 23.5 points. There's Dylan Mitchell, Amen Thompson, Fabricio Ramirez, Dyson Daniels. How was Fabricio with his efficiency? Pretty good. Pretty good. I will take that. There's Linwood Love, I should say. All right. I'm excited about this team. I think we should be fine against the Spurs. You know what? I was going to say, I haven't pressed simulate the playoffs, which that was scary. 2K, you know what? You can do your thing, 2K. Let's simulate the playoffs. Let's see how this goes. I haven't done this yet, and it's so scary. What am I doing it? Okay, I'm not doing that for the final year as the LA Lakers. God damn it. I only have 1 championship, man. This sucks. Like, there's another alternative universe where I would have 3. I can't believe we lost to the Bucks that year, man. Clippers win it all, and they have Banchero now. He's your Finals MVP. All right, for the last year, this thing might get kind of crazy. We're going to be making some moves because, yeah, I want to win it all in the last year. I'm not taking another L. All right, so we got Chris Daniels there at 29 and Julio Rhodes at 60. Team player options, Thompson opts out. No surprise there, even though it was $50 million. I don't know if we're going to have bird rights on him, but I would like to bring him back as well as Fabricio Ramirez. So let's see if we can bring these guys back first, and then we can figure out what we want to do. And, oh! Dylan Mitchell's a free agent. That's just wonderful. All right, so I can really pay him whatever, and he should sign with us. So let's do that. We do have bird rights on Thompson. Let's also do this. I have no idea if I can afford both these guys and keep Ramirez, but we're going to find out. I'm just hoping Ramirez doesn't get a deal, which can mess things up. And we're chilling. All right, let's bring back Ramirez. I mean, it's the final. Oh, okay, so it's going to have to be back for the qualifying offer, which I think we can get done. I mean, Tatum, I could move. Oh, for Xavier Booker, I should do that. And Chet Holmgren, whoa, that's a big trade. Could we just do Tatum for Booker straight up? Rockets would acquire 15 more than allowed. Who's this $19 million guy? Desunmu. And I will give you like I said, it's going to get crazy. This Hornets pick, which has a lot of value, no. And I give you this first round pick, no. And I give you Julio Rhodes, no. Really? You're not going to do this? And Andrew Strickland, really? You really need Thompson in this deal? Okay, well, we could do that, and then watch me be able to move Holmgren for Thompson straight up. So let's do this, because we're getting Xavier Booker, and I think Tatum is maybe at the end of his shelf life. Yeah, like, Booker is insane. Yeah, he's really good. If we were going to move, maybe Linwood Love now, if we want to keep Chet. could we get, like, honestly, Thompson back for him? That'd be really cool. Not getting offered what I want, but let's include this Hornets pick, and that means we should be able to get somebody better. I mean, he's making 39 mil, and it's like, wrong Thompson, man, wrong Thompson. So let's go back to the Rockets, and let's see, can we get Amen Thompson for Linwood Love in that first? They say no. What about if I give you, I don't even know, my first rounder this year, and I give you Julio Rhodes, please, and I give you Strickland, and I give you Daniels, but that's probably the most I would do. Okay, so they agreed to that. Wow. Yeah, we're going to get Ramirez back. I'm pretty sure we can afford him now. Oh, no, we can't. Okay, so do we have anybody that we can go over the cap for? Yeah, like, give me Emmanuel quickly here on a 3-year deal. That's fine with me. Just if he's going to be, like, the 10th man in the rotation, getting, like, 12 minutes a night, just needed somebody all right. So I'm hoping I can get Fabricio back on the QO. All right, so let's find out. Please. Yes, we get him back on the qualifying offer. So I think this has been our best team in a while. I think Booker and Holmgren is insane in that front court. All right, so our rotation for the final year is going to be Daniels, Thompson, Mitchell, Booker, Holmgren, with Ramirez, De La Cruz, Pope, and quickly off the bench. They want to play DeAndre Hunter as well. That's fine for the regular season. 5-star balance. Let's win it all. All right, so yeah, we traded for the MVP, Xavier Booker. I'm really happy we did that, and we go 74-8 in the final season. This would be the year where I would just kind of like simulate the playoffs, man, because like we should be able to make a run with this team. Just like, how many 90 overalls do we have? Is it 5 or is it 6 right now? It is 5, yeah, okay. And like they're all under the age of 30. So who are we taking on in round 1 of the playoffs? It is going to be the Utah Jazz. One last time in this video, going up against Smith, Maxey, and Brown. They have Eason and Miles Turner in that front court, but we are going to beat them in 5. Now, we haven't faced the Warriors in a minute. I don't even remember if it was in the playoffs, but I was surprised we haven't faced Eugene Wood yet. This guy's a stud. But can Chet Holmgren hold his ground? Yes, he can. We sweep them. Now we have the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. Can we beat them one last time? Oh, they have Wembanyama now. Shit, that's really good. Wait, do they have Scoot and Wemby? Oh my God, they do. Look at that. They ended up with both the top guys from the 2022 class, or 2023 class. Wow. That's just kind of crazy to say, 2023 class. Jabari Smith, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Xavier Booker, Western Conference Finals MVP. Can we please not lose 3 finals in this video and go out on a high note? They have a good team, but we might have a better one. Please? Yes, we end up sweeping them. Wow, we went 16-2 in that playoffs. Low-key dominated. Amen Thompson's your Finals MVP. All right, so we ended up going to 4 finals in this video. We went 2-2. Not great. I would have loved to have gone 4-0. We lost a couple of conference finals as well. But yeah, from like, we had to rebuild this team up. We kind of started getting good in 2024, 5-ish, and then we were good for the next like 5 or so years. All right, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's 10-year Lakers rebuild. Thank you again to Tiege Hanley for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to check out the link in the description below. That's TiegeHanley.com/6ringstosteel. Link in the description below. So yeah, thank you again to Tiege Hanley for sponsoring today's video. I love you guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.